Hi guys. Would you like to know about a little bit about guitar, about what you're doing and why you're doing? So stay tuned, stay with us. In a few seconds, we're going to explain. Okay, as we said at the very beginning, we're going to explain certain things that we should know when playing the guitar. I would like to start by saying that, for example, here this is the fretboard, right? We are already familiar with the names of the strings. Now, this is the first fret, the second fret, the third fret, the fourth fret, the fifth fret, and so on. Okay. We're going to also learn how we call the different fingers. So normally we say thumb, index, middle, and so on. But now we're going to use the terminology, the thumbs, okay? But here we're going to call finger number one, finger number two, finger number three, finger number four. The same we're going to do with the right hand, okay? The thumb, but here we're going to call this one 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to explain in a graph that I have prepared for you, okay, as well as explain the use of the fretboard and the different notes that you're going to play when using it. As we have just said, for example, we have the left and right hands where we have thumbs on both sides, but on the left hand we have number one, number two, number three, and number four are going to be placed on the fretboard to have the different chords, while the fingers index, medium, ring, and pinky are going to be placed on the different strings to play them, or just to use the right hand to play the rhythm we're going to have there. In the case of fretboard, as I showed at the very beginning, so then we have, when you play the strings from bottom to top, we have E, which means mi, B, C, G, Sol, D, Re, A, La, and E, mi again, right? So if you play the string, the first string on the first board, you press it, and then you're going to have Fa. If you press the second string on the first fret, you're going to have Do. You are going to have Sol on the third one, and so on. So this is something to keep in mind for the future, because we're going to have more of that. Then here we go with the major chords. So something to keep in mind here, it is that, first of all, when you see a cross on the string, right, so it means that you're not going to play that string, okay? When you see like a O or a 0, so it means that is going to be open, but it's going to be played, right? In the case of Do, you're going to put your fingers, number one, on the second string, okay, first fret. You're going to put finger number two on the fourth string, second fret, and you're going to put finger number three on the fifth string on on the third fret, okay? So that is something, but you are going to play, you're going to start playing the strings on number three, okay? When you read number three, because as you can see, the cross is on the top of mi, so then you don't play that string. In the case of Re major, finger number one is going to be on the second fret, third string. The second finger is going to be on the first string, second fret, and finger number three is going to be on second string and third fret, okay? So, and that way you're going to have the different chords represented there. I will try to show this in the guitar for you to have an idea of what we are saying. And now we keep our explanation on what we were saying, right? finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3 for do. We are playing here. Alright, scratch down, starting. We don't play this one, which is me. We play this one. Fingers number 1, number 2, number 3 here on these strings together. Right, down. You can down, up, down, up. That's simply just scratch down, starting from the 5th string. Just like that. That is for do. For re, finger number 1 here, finger number 2, finger number 3. Scratch down, starting from the 4th string. Don't touch this one or this one. Don't play these two. Right, you start here. Just at the beginning, I suggest just to do that. The case of do, re, mi. Then you're going to put finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3, and you play like that. All the strings, mi, fa. We can play like this, the way you see there on the graph. Then sol is the same. You're going to slide a little bit, 1 fret, 2 frets, so it's going to be right here on the 3rd fret. We're going to play all the strings now. La, which is here, finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3. La, scratch down, starting from here. La, and for C, you put these 3 together. It's like to have this one, right? You can play this, finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3. But C major, remember, it is like to have the same. Imagine like this, and then slide 2 frets down, then that is C major, and then you begin at do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, and si. But don't worry, it takes a little bit time, so maybe soon we're going to start with one of the progression, starting by re. I'm going to la, from re to la, from la to re, from re to sol. And with these 3 chords, you are going to play hundreds of songs. Remember what we have studied today, the hands, right? So left hand, from the left hand we have the number, we have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. That's the way you're going to read. So when you play it on the tops there, so remember this is the thumb, index, but it's going to be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So, but these fingers are going to put these 3 always, or almost always here, right? On the 3 first chords, strings here, right? And this one's going to be played where you're going to play the bass. In the case of re, when you put here, you're going to play this one. Or you can pull together. An exercise exercise to practice it. An exercise is at the very beginning. It's going to be slowly, like you're going to play once, twice, 3, 4 times, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You get back 1, 2, 3, 4. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't worry. Well, the rhythm we're going to study later. The different rhythms with the right hand. For the moment, it's going to be good. Study the major chords, study the names of the fingers, and then study everything we have as in the fretboard. Little by little, you're going to get more familiar with all these terms, and everything's going to be a piece of cake. Don't worry. This takes a little bit time, but it's worth a try. Okay? So see you next time when we will be studying other things. See you. Bye-bye, guys.